Imagine going to jail for chewing gum, or getting fined for feeding a cute pigeon, or even worse, being judged by your neighbors for flushing your toilet at night. Sounds like a joke, right? Well, it's not. These are real laws in real countries, and if you travel there without knowing them, you might accidentally become a criminal. Every country has laws. Some make sense, some protect people, and some make you question everything. Today, we're traveling across the world to discover the strangest laws that actually exist. And trust me, some of these will seriously surprise you. Let's start with one of the most famous weird laws. In Singapore, chewing gum is basically banned. Yes, something as normal as chewing gum. Back in 1992, the government had enough. People were sticking gum everywhere, on elevators, sidewalks, even train doors. And imagine this, train doors couldn't close properly because of sticky gum. That's not just annoying, that's dangerous. So the government said, no more gum. Today, you cannot import or sell it unless it's medical gum, like nicotine gum. And if you break the law, you could face serious fines. But here's the crazy part. It actually worked. Singapore is now one of the cleanest countries in the world. So the question is, would you give up gum for a perfectly clean city? Now imagine this. It's late at night, you wake up, and you need to use the bathroom. You flush the toilet. Normal, right? Not in parts of Switzerland. In some apartment buildings, flushing after 10 p.m. is considered noise pollution. Yes, your toilet is too loud. Switzerland takes quiet time very seriously. No loud music, no vacuuming, and apparently no aggressive flushing. Now, to be fair, this rule is more about building policies than national law. But still, imagine explaining this to a tourist. Welcome to Switzerland. Please don't flush. Planning to visit the legendary Acropolis? You might want to rethink your outfit. In Greece, high heels are banned at ancient sites. And honestly, this would actually make sense. Those beautiful ruins are over 2,000 years old. Now imagine thousands of tourists walking on them every day with sharp heels. That's basically slow destruction. Even tiny scratches can damage history forever. So, yes, fashion had to sacrifice for history. Flat shoes, allowed. High heels, illegal. History, protected. Let's go to beautiful Venice. Romantic canals, historic buildings, and pigeons everywhere. Tourists used to love feeding them in St. Mark's Square. It looked cute until it became a disaster. More food equals more pigeons. More pigeons equals more mess. And that mess was damaging ancient buildings. So the city stepped in and said, no more feeding pigeons. Break the rule and you can pay up to 700 euros. That's a very expensive bird snack. Now, this one is a bit unusual. In Malaysia, wearing yellow became controversial. Why? Because yellow was used as a symbol of political protests. In 2015, authorities temporarily banned wearing yellow during demonstrations. So yes, your t-shirt could suddenly become illegal. But it's not about fashion, it's about politics. Still, imagine packing for vacation. Okay, shirts, shoes... Wait, is yellow allowed? Now, let's talk about something very personal. Your name. In Iceland, you cannot name your child whatever you want. There's an official naming committee. Yes, real people decide if your baby's name is acceptable. The name must fit Icelandic grammar, use approved letters, and match cultural rules. If it doesn't, rejected. Imagine this conversation. Parent, we want to name our child something unique. Government, no. But there's a reason. Iceland wants to protect its language and culture. And honestly, that's kind of understandable. Here's a bonus. In Japan, there's something called the Metobo Law. It sets limits on waist size for adults. Yes, waist size. If you exceed the limit, you may be required to attend health programs. It's not exactly a punishment, but it's definitely unusual. The goal? To reduce obesity and improve public health. So, what did we learn? Some laws protect history, some protect health, and some just make life a little more interesting. But one thing is clear. The world is full of surprises, and if you travel without knowing the rules, you might accidentally break one. So next time you visit a new country, do your research, because something completely normal to you might be illegal somewhere else.
If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more crazy facts from around the world, and tell me in the comments which law surprised you the most.